to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
Who alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bunny. Don't try studying me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat, you'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious, release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon, stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn, and I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted, can't copy, printed, can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence, so consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap, and I be spitting this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it again with the MongolZ versus Carstensz Esports, the lower bracket of EPL World Series Southeast Asia Season 8. I am Plate, and alongside me we have the kind of guy you'd not want to sit next to on a bus, but it turns out after talking to them for 5 minutes, they're actually a pretty chill dude, Crasheroni.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
I own a tech startup company, and I want to tell you all about it.
Oh. What are you
we're
guys
leaning heavily into crypto? And we absolutely adore AI.
Oh no. You have any
How long are
hobbies?
you on the bus ride for?
I'm on the bus ride
you're
for
on here
hours.
for a few hours?
Yeah.
Well, me too. Hey, that's my stop too.
Oh.
You know, I think we're gonna be great friends.
Yeah, I hope so.
10 seconds remaining.
You know what my stop is?
5 seconds remaining.
No.
My stop is when the first interesting hero gets picked up in this draft, because oh boy, is all of this boring.
Well, I think the most interesting part about the draft so far is that both teams have banned Helm of the Dominator heroes.
Yep.
All of them are Helm of the Dominator. Every single one of the heroes that have been banned on both teams are Helm of the Dominator heroes.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. It's crazy. Beastmaster, Helm of the Dominator buyer.
Yeah.
Marcy, Helm of the Dominator buyer. Batrider, Helm of the... And another one to follow up with that as well with the Puck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just impressive how, you know, on top of the meta that both of these teams are to, you know, kind of have the foresight to ban out all of these Helm of the Dominator heroes.
For those that don't get sarcasm, he's not being serious about the Puck. The Beastmaster and the Marcy
And the Batrider.
and the Batrider are all Helm of Dom buyers for
And the
sure.
tech startup.
That's real too.
Yeah.
You should
yeah.
invest. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay. Well, they missed
speaking
one.
Of Helm of the
They
Dominator,
missed
yeah,
one.
You know, one somehow slipped through the cracks.
Yep.
Oh,
that's the last one
yikes.
available.
Now, Red played what yesterday? A pretty impressive Lycan game.
Yeah, I mean, he was hunting down those squishy targets that couldn't protect themselves on cooldown.
So honestly, if I'm MongolZ, I'm shaking in my boots. Now, we do have a nice and early Pango here for MongolZ. It's fine, right? Like it's weirdly enough probably gonna be a panda hero.
10 seconds remaining.
So it'll be like an offlane Pango.
5 seconds remaining.
I honestly
It's
would have
fine.
liked to have seen them pick up a carry here, because you know for sure the Lycan is going to be 3, right? So
Or
you
the
could,
Undying, right? Like it's
or
one
the
of the
Un-
two.
yeah. So
Or
you
they
could have
like
gone
they
for
could
like
be like Lycan 1 or something. There's
Yeah.
like some potential flex from Carstensz, but you've got a pretty decent idea of, in most circumstances, what your lane is going to be.
you're like an Ursa at that point, where they've been just like ruining for the Lycan and the Undying. I mean, you can't.
I think the problem with Ursa is like, how do you you don't stay on Lycan? He simply runs away, and another hero that Carstensz been finding a lot of success with,
Yep.
the techies.
Yep.
Chicken a Grandmaster techies, and he's been putting it to work.
He's gross.
And I gotta say, yeah, I hate it.
It's gross.
In a good way,
In a good way.
in like a techies player sort of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
5 seconds
In the way that only a mother could love.
right, and like only one of their 3 mothers loves them. That's how gross it is.
Yeah, that's true.
I won't let you know which one, but you'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Yeah.
It's Spoon.
It's Spoon is the
It's
grandmother.
Well, that's no Snapfire's the grandmother.
Oh, that's true.
Who honestly,
Could get picked.
surprised we haven't seen.
Yep.
A pretty good hero into Undying. It lanes well with the Pango. But MongolZ, I believe it was MongolZ, have been running this Disruptor Pango lane previously. One of the teams here has.
Yeah.
I cannot remember for the life of me who it was, so you'll have to excuse me for that.
The disruptor pick also protects the Nature's Prophet, because that might have been something that Carstensz were going to look at.
Yeah, and Disruptor is a phenomenal hero with Pango. I was a little hesitant about the lane when I first saw it, but since that, it's been pretty impressive, and this will most certainly be the MongolZ hero. Unless, once again, they do something really wacky stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like Carstensz are sort of baiting a Timbersaw, though. Like, look at all those heroes. Like, what do you do against a Timbersaw?
5 seconds remaining.
Looks like a Monkey King pick, to be honest.
Monkey's also a possibility. It's just, it's worrying to play Monkey into Undying, Primal Beast, and Techies. Right? If you are, obviously, you're chicken. You're a level, no, you're not chicken.
Oh.
Chicken will be playing the Techies. Level 30 Grandmaster, you know.
Yeah.
You should have the foresight to understand how to play against these wonky heroes like Monkey King. You're going to get a nice early point into Reactive Taser. You're going to prioritize getting your shard at some point. And most importantly, you should be putting mines in the tree lines, which will give you the knowledge of when Monkey King is in those like edges of the trees ready to drop the Wukongs.
Yep.
And the second one of those mines blows up beside you, where a Monkey King could be, you drop the Tombstone. You throw in the Onslaught Trample. This is not, like, this is such a niche little thing, but it's such an easy way to use your mines effectively. Because if you are taking fights like the way Chicken does on the Techies, you should be using your mines instead of, you know, mining up one area and playing around that area endlessly. You should be using your mines proactively. Whether it be in the middle of fights after your blast off, or, you know, as you're sieging a tower, or controlling Roshan and planting mines around these trees. And if, honestly, if Chicken doesn't do that, I'm going to be incredibly disappointed.
There's just a lot of counterplay, right? Again, as you said, the Tombstone and the Primal Beast able to cut those trees down, and the Primal is not great against the Monkey King in the lane. If it is the MongolZ Primal, well, good luck dealing with the MK. I think the only person in the world that has a read on this matchup as a Primal Beast is Malrine.
Yeah, because Malrine just doesn't play the. He just literally.
No, Malrine is an asshole when he plays against Monkey King. Yeah. He doesn't let the Monkey King play the game. No. But for everybody else that isn't at that level, it's going to be a difficult matchup. But as well, like, the Monkey King needs some help keeping people within the Wukong's command. Glimpse is an amazing tool for that. You can glimpse back the Lycan into a Boundless Strike. If Sprout at some point later on in the game, if the Lycan doesn't build the Quelling Blade, there are options to keeping people within the Wukong's command. And ultimately, like, how effective is this Tombstone going to be in some of these team fights? It's going to come down to positioning, right? And how much chaos like a Primal Beast can cause during these team fights. So you're looking at a carry now for Carstensz Esports, and they're kind of banning out the stuff that they want to pick. Dusa.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by that.
The Morph.
I don't know what makes them think that this Nature's Prophet won't be a carry.
I don't know.
Mostly, like, the thing that speaks to me is... Okay, no, they will be forced to still TB, okay. The thing that kind of speaks to me here with the Nature's Prophet being a core would have been, like, they could pick, like, a nice stun as their pos 5. Any hero with a stun.
Yeah.
Right, like, the oyster is your world.
The Warlock would have been very good this game.
Exactly,
that would have ruined
like a Warlock,
Carstensz.
A Tusk would have been fun as well.
Yeah.
Ogre Magi would have been nice too.
Bane to ruin the Primal.
Nature's Prophet. Yeah, like there were a lot of good pos 5 choices, and Carstensz are going back for the Sven.
I don't know how I feel about the Sven pick. That's a lot of beef that I think the Mongols can chew through. I mean, the Monkey King, again, you just have to watch out for the burst damage, but that's not a hero you can really man-fight. Pangolier not a hero you can really man-fight either.
No.
TB, definitely not. Dude, TB, no. You're not killing. On a one-on-one, he will ruin you. It's not looking like the best draft from Carstensz, but I'll tell you this, it does have tempo.
It does. I'm more confused because, like, Carstensz were the team that knocked out Kopite
Yeah,
while they were playing this Sven.
yeah.
Right, like they were very aware of how hard Sven is late game to play into Nature's Prophet, because Sven doesn't really have slots for Quelling Blade. He actually loses those slots really quickly because of how farmed that he gets. So it's really going to be up to Azor, the rest of his team, to buy like 4 staffs, and Azor to maybe prioritize an Aghanim Scepter this game. Because I also believe it gets you out of Kinetic Field. I do not think I've seen that interaction in a while. So,
It does.
Grain of salt, but I'm pretty confident.
Because you're banished. You're not targetable.
Yeah,
During
exactly.
the transportation. Yeah.
And I wonder if it stops Glimpse as well, because it is
Oh.
untargetable, but it's not technically a banish. Right, like same way with Yule's Scepter works.
Yeah.
Right, Yule's is a untargetable Cyclone, but you're not technically banished. Once again, genuinely do not know how it works. Might be something I'll look into in between games here, just for my own personal curiosity, but either way, right, I feel like an Aghanim Scepter should be on the list for Azor, because he got he was the cucking. Like, he was the one who literally was doing this to Kopite yesterday with the Nature's Prophet and the Sprout.
Yeah.
Right, there were so many times that they were trying to run in with the Sven, and he just gets sprouted, and Azor sits there and clicks him. Now, it's not going to be quite the same as his Nature's Prophet will be a support this time around, but the idea is still there. You sprout the Sven, and then you whack him with instead now a TB, which is just as scary as a farmed Nature's Prophet.
If not worse.
Yeah.
DB is one of those heroes that can absolutely take over a game 1v5, and that might be the kind of game plan that the Mongols want to go with here, where they just rally around Fortune Soul, and like, who's gonna man fight the Terrorblade?
Ideally, you're killing him in a Pulverize.
Yeah, assuming nothing else happens.
Like a blast off, a Pulverize. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
But the good news for Carstensz is the Mongols don't really have a way to stop your BKB Pulverize. There's no Bane, right? There's no long range cancel like the Zeus. If you're using Glimpse to stop Pulverize, it's fine. But it's a tool in the fight that you would rather not use at the beginning to stop a Pulverize. If you have to, you have to, and you will every time. But your stuns are extremely limited on Mongols. It's Rolling Thunder and Boundless Strike. And if those other 2 heroes are occupied anywhere else, they're going to really have to, like, full send it back to their Terrorblade. And early on as a Pango without, like, Blink Dagger, it's kind of difficult to keep track of where the rest of your team is in these fights.
Should have had a bounty. To keep track?
He's not in this game. No,
I know.
Unfortunately, yeah. We won't be able to, yeah.
Oh, it's impossible to track, actually, what's going on.
30 seconds to battle.
I just completely ruined your point. I
think I'm a pretty good tracker, because I'm following these footsteps of Terrorblade right now.
Yeah.
I know exactly where he's gone, where he's going. Bottom lane, believe it or not.
Those don't show for your opponents, right?
No, heavens no. Could you imagine?
That would be griefing yourself.
Hey, remember how we said Malrine doesn't play the lane?
Yeah.
Look at MongolZ. I don't know if you noticed this, but he's not. He's not playing his lane. In fact, he's playing bottom lane.
No, he's at the wrong place though. Oh my goodness. Hello?
My fleet strider's tracks run red.
Do you think we're gonna talk about that one?
That's okay. Hold on a minute. That's the mid.
That
He just completely ruined Red's game because they
Yeah,
got the double deny on the wave. He stole that lane.
It was like a triple deny. He only got like the rage creep out of that.
Why is he behind the tier 3? You went way too late, dude. He had to go like at the logo.
He needed to go as soon as the creeps. As soon as the creeps left tower range, he had to go.
He tried to pull him a rain, dude. We talked
is
about
level
this.
2. He is level 2 before Kurusutina. So they do have that going for them, except now it doesn't matter. It's literally like MongolZ is a creep ahead of Carstensz, which does not matter.
It's gonna
This
stop
lane
mattering
has
very
been
quickly.
absolutely screwed.
Yeah.
Lycan still has 0 last hits. And Fortune Soul is playing the wave game. Red has not been able to walk up to a wave yet. He's been completely phased out. Red, you need to, at some point, get a last hit. 2 waves have come by. I guess this is the second one, but, like, this is going to be a second wave without any last hits. You need to find something here, my friend.
Giving Terrorblade a free lane is not the way you want to draw things up here, and this is like...
TB a free lane, Monkey a free lane, Disruptor getting first blood's devastating for the hero as well.
Yeah.
All of a sudden that hero has levels and boots, and this hero plays incredibly well with boots early on. Any hero that wants to try to run away from him no longer can because he's going to have the boots advantage.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if that level 1 glimpse is a dookie cast range. You just outrun them.
Red will be able to get some farm in underneath the tower. Sven is having an okay time top. Like, this is the saving grace, I guess.
That is the silver lining in this absolutely failure of a playbook.
Yeah.
And Chicken's dead. Bye, Chicken.
Is he actually dead bottom lane? They
Oh,
have
yeah.
the control,
Oh,
and
yeah.
of course Metamorphosis is there.
And once again, it was literally the boots. Tammy Baby is able to walk up, get close enough before
Yep.
Chicken even knows what's happening, and get the glimpse off. And if Chicken's not careful, he is TPing behind the tower. Good, good, good. Stay there for a few seconds, Chicken.
Yep.
Wait, patient. Good, yes. Hey, you ever run into me in your pubs? That's actually not what you want to do against a Disruptor. You do want to TP in right in the middle.
Yeah,
of
in the
tier
front
one
as
tower.
well.
Right in the front, yeah. Like front and middle. Front and center, even.
Yeah.
So you scare him. Disruptor very fragile. He's afraid of when heroes show their face.
True.
So if you just do that, you'll scare him every time.
Blast off bottom.
Chicken is dead again. Bottom.
I don't know why he went for that blast off.
Well, he wanted to die. He
Yeah, I
said
can
life
see
is
that.
no fun, and instead of being glimpsed back to base, he has been glimpsed back to death. And Fortune Soul claims another kill and a free farming lane.
This game has started probably in one of the worst ways I've ever seen a game go, and Red is gonna Wrath here from the rotation from Bisk. They have the glimpse. Comes all the way back, and Red, a couple more right clicks will do it. Oh, they missed the blood grenade. No, they didn't miss the blood grenade. They got it.
There's a DOT. There's a little, there's a buff bar, actually,
Yeah,
above
I
the
did notice.
hero HUD. That shows buffs and debuffs, and blood grenade is a debuff, so it'll show up there.
Panda
Fun
up
fact.
top had the stick. He's not close to dying. They
Absolutely
even
fine.
dropped the tombstone on top of this.
Without a question of a doubt, Panda does not care.
No. 2 points in
And
that shield crash.
Red TP'd in the right spot against the Disruptor, but then didn't wait. He just ran into lane, which could have been really bad for him. If Red got glimpsed back to base, this bottom lane is over.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I feels a little late for that.
Yeah. Disruptor hit a huge spike now at the level 4.
Yeah.
So not only does he have the 2 points in the glimpse, he has the quick and easy way to keep you trapped in close proximity with the kinetic field.
Getting stuck next to a Terrorblade with Metamorphosis.
Scary.
Primal is
Yeah, I mean,
level 5
Red
now.
has 13 CS.
Yeah, no, this bottom lane has been dismantled completely, and it really comes down to wave 1. It would not have been this
Where
bad.
was it?
Well, it's not there anymore.
Which, yeah, where's that wave 1? I don't see it. It all got denied.
MongolZ
is,
he's getting
for some
rotated
reason,
on.
under the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, the Boundless Strike is
and
there.
he will die for this. Platinum Primal Beast, you should start playing like it, MongolZ. This is... Oh, look, you know what? I'll say it. You know, it's embarrassing. This is your game 1 in an elimination game after you played so well
Yeah.
yesterday. And this is off the gates what you're doing. I genuinely hope this is not MongolZ getting tilted. He's gonna TP bottom with his level 5.
Yeah.
Disruptor has a chance to glimpse him back to base.
Okay,
If
well, they
see
have.
him, they don't.
No, they're gonna kill this Terrorblade easily. I mean, they have the trample damage here. Fortune Soul trying his best to get in, but now Karisatina's come. They have the Thunderstrike over onto Chicken, giving some vision, and the Monkey King, all he has to do is right-click to get some kills in this lane. Turned in the tree. Wants to look for some more, but no, he's gonna walk
I think
around.
they actually could have killed one of the cores instead, which would have been a much bigger priority for them.
Yeah.
Chicken just sort of ran in because that's what you do as a support when your cores are in danger. Right? You make yourself the priority kill.
Monkey King, no.
No,
Gonna
Chicken
try to
wants to die
steal.
again.
Yeah, I don't think Chicken's gonna walk in on this.
No, he shouldn't. Chicken craves death.
Yeah.
Death beckons him. As the undeath beckons the undying who's trying to do the same thing.
Doesn't work on the other side though. They're gonna kill the tombstone, lock him in place. He does have mana for a TP. I'm in. One swashbuckle is all they need, but they're not gonna get to that point, I don't think. So this is 2 wisdom shrines and a kill for Mongols.
Yep.
Level 5 on
Nope.
Tammy Baby. A third of the way towards level 6 at 7 minutes.
And it's time to just pressure this bottom tower.
Yep.
They're gonna bring in MongolZ.
They see him
Tammy
though.
sees. And Tammy does not care.
No. This is not the kind of fight you want to take. Fortune Soul is level
They
6
bring in
now.
WTD as well. I mean, this is a good move here from Carstensz by showing the numbers. It does make Mongols a little hesitant to actually want to do anything here, but this is leaving your Sven high and dry.
Yeah.
Where there's farming jungle camps now, which is fine, right? As long as numbers going up, but this sort of leaves Azor open to a potential gank now too. Bisk is level 6. Lots of damage coming out from this Nature's Prophet. And there's that gank heading Azur's way.
Yeah. Not level 6 on the Disruptor, but it's not about survivability for Azure. They even have Fortune Soul here too. They're gonna come in with the roll. The TP in for the Nature's Prophet. Azure is stuck. And a few right clicks later will bring him down, but it's still kind of awkward. They didn't get a single roll click, but that doesn't matter.
And it did just circle him. You know what it was? You know, like in shows and movies when the cool guy, the cool motorcycle gang rolls up and they just drive in, like circles around the main character? That's what just happened there.
Except Azure is not the main character of that gank. He
was the
victim.
main character of the gang.
He was the
Right,
victim, dude. I don't know.
Well, you know. He feels like the main character on his team. He feels like the only character on his team that is really doing anything positive.
Here's
And the
Satina.
only positive thing he's doing is farming.
They rotated 3 heroes mid, or 2 heroes mid, and didn't find anything. Karisatina waiting in the forest on the left-hand side, and what is
Remember
it,
that
dude?
cool thing I said about techies?
Yeah.
Mines.
Yeah.
They do need to get level 6
Oh.
to be able to do that. And that is currently the big problem that Carstensz are facing, is that both of their supports are level 4. Level disparity is a big deal right now. Monkey King is 8, TB is 7, both supports are 6 on Mongols. Where everyone else is kind of suffering, and Lycan is level 5. Techies is 4, both these supports are 4. WD should get some nice XP from these stacks, but it's still not enough.
This Radiant lineup just feels a little bit more stable than that of Carstensz. Carstensz have so much tank and oomph, but it's all about item timings for them, right? They want to get the Sven online with items. They want to get the Lycan online with the Sum of the Overlord. They want to get the Primal online with the Blink and a Blade Mail, but it's just not coming together.
Is that MongolZ's first time? It looks like he bought something. Oh, he bought. Okay, he had 1,000 gold. I was curious
In
if he
mid,
was
they
saving for
find
something.
chicken.
He's just trying to get his level 6. And he just can't do it. It's not allowed.
Oh.
I had 1,000 gold about 2-3 minutes ago. Didn't notice what he bought. He has 1,000 gold again. And he bought a soul ring in that time. So it's been a few minutes since we've last checked on MongolZ. And since then, he has found soul ring money. And that's it. He's now gonna try and save up like another 1,500 gold for a blink dagger.
Good luck.
That's gonna be a ways away.
They could glimpse right back here. In the spot
I thought
of
that
lane.
too. I thought they should have just chucked it, but I guess not.
And maybe not. Oh, right, you can't afford to lose that creep. And the wolves. Okay, the wolves.
They
No.
had the tower, the wolves, and mid as well. MongolZ pulverized Kursatina.
Oh no, dude.
Kursatina had a regen rune. He doesn't care.
I mean, he's gonna pop the Wukong's command here, so you can't fight it. On top of that tombstone, gets 175 gold for his trouble, and now Panda's come in as well. WTD. Where's the glimpse? It's on cooldown for 10 seconds. They have a Static Storm to follow through as well if they need to. A Panda is underneath this tower, chasing down the techies. They won't get him. Instead, they turn their attention over to
Oh my god, that was
these
so
illusions. I mean, Red is coming in now. Panda needs some help. He has a Diffusal Blade. Red, what's your angle here? You have a glimpse? No, doesn't look for the angle.
That was cool. Panda, I believe, swashbuckled away from the blast off. So from the self-damage that Chicken did to himself, plus the swashbuckle damage, he just dies.
Yeah.
It was quite funny. Another tower gone, and we're at 13 minutes, a 6k lead for MongolZ. A single kill to their name. Now, it was on the Terrorblade.
Yeah.
But at this point, who cares?
Now let's strike up top. They find Red.
Oh, Red.
Oh, that is a lot of damage with the neutral item. The Ripper Slash doing so much
He's
work.
the Tango. I was like, where the hell did Monkey King
He's
go?
the Tango. Oh, he's up in the tree
Yep.
line. Has another Boundless Strike. Goes in. 3-man Boundless with the crit as well, but they need some follow-up here. Panda's coming. He has the roll-up. It just got off cooldown. It just got off cooldown.
Guys, come
The
on.
right clicks. You gotta kill the Nature's Prophet at the very least. Well, okay, you did. Congratulations. Now Panda's alive. Charge in. Static Storm is down.
Oh my
Stuck.
god.
Deleted.
Like a baby in a cage, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, they get the glimpse too. This is gonna be basically a no. It is a team wipe. All 5 dead.
Look, listen. I, especially before 20 minutes, I'm not one to call the game. But if Carstensz need to end their suffering, there's one easy way to do it. And at some point, games are just lost. And unfortunately, it kind of felt like this game was lost at the 0-minute mark when MongolZ died.
Crash, this game.
Look at the net worth disparity. We are looking at a Nature's Prophet 4, who is a high, or well, was when I started that sentence, fighting for net worth lead with the offlane Lycan. This is not allowed. Everyone is significantly above the Sven in net worth because they don't have the damage
And the
right
Sven's
now.
about to get ganked
Carstensz
here.
pull
They
through.
have him.
Oh,
They get him
Azor.
underneath the kinetic field, and well, there's a glimpse here. So you think he's gone? He's not gone. He's just stuck in the pit of this game. And they get a courier kill as well. For fun.
Didn't have anything on it.
No,
Thank goodness.
It delivered him the Echo Saber.
Well, it was Red's courier.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Bisk, nice free and easy kill onto Chicken all by himself.
If I'm Kursatina, I'm honestly wondering why am I building this BKB? I could just go Sanjin Yashin. Same thing. WTD is gonna get shield crashed here, and Panda He's got the roll up, but the
Okay.
pulverize is there. This could be a kill. They have the
Too
damage.
big for his britches.
Yep.
This is how you punish. Carstensz are gonna need to do that. I am not kidding. Like
10
20 more times.
Yeah.
To be confidently back in this game. It is a start, but Mongols aren't gonna let it come to that.
Become a habit.
Right? There's no way they can. There's no way they die like that 20
Amagaya?
times. I refuse to believe. Tammy wants it. Tammy wants it
Oh,
so
he
bad.
does want it. He
Biscuits
has
vision
the
with
glimpse
shard.
too. Oh no.
Such a good disruptor team. It's not obvious, really, in the ways the Mongols give vision outside of the Monkey King. TB illusions, Pango roll, Nature's Prophet random bullshit. Whether it be the shard or just his existence TPing into the backlines.
Yeah.
You know, like there's like the obvious ones, right? Like Night Stalker and things like that, where like yes, they give vision, obviously. But it's these little niche ones that I feel like go unnoticed. And Disruptor Nature's Prophet is a big one in my eyes. Those two support heroes can get a lot done. Disruptor needs vision and damage. Literally, that's Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
That is the hero.
Yeah. Nature's Prophet needs control and team
They
fight, and that's
complement
what.
each other so well. And it's not an obvious one. But like it can really go unnoticed. And I feel like a lot of the times it does. It's like the like how Falcons drafts Underlord Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
It's just one of those niche little interactions that goes unnoticed, and check it, he might get found here. No. They don't drop the ward, Tammy.
Dude, this
Not able to
Disruptor
find Chicken.
has a Pizvis and is level 10, and Chicken level 8. Not even talking about
Chicken-
the Undying, by the way, who has Brown Boots still at 17 minutes.
Yeah, Disruptor has double the net worth of WTD right now, which is crazy to me because WTD has an innate way of farming with this Q.
Yeah. And Tombstone.
I guess.
Like, when you're in despair mode like this, oh yeah, I'm not fighting, dude. I'm popping Tombstone to farm creep
Get like a big
Mongol.
stack and drop Tombstone, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
WTD, I'm only watching him at this point. Where are you going? You must farm here, surely. You must hit the creep. Okay, what are you doing?
Just checking to
He-
see if the Wisdom Shrine was taken or not.
Okay, listen. If an enemy team doesn't take the Wisdom Shrine in 5 minutes, you deserve it. But
Yeah.
also, why would they not take the Wisdom Shrine? Hello?
Maybe they forget.
They
Yeah.
have a Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
Why not stay there and farm the camp? You've done nothing in this time. You've dropped a single sentry ward, and you didn't even kill the sentry that Tammy Baby dropped. It's still sitting there. Okay, Chicken, he's got to clean up after WTD's dirty work. I mean, this is like it's literally all of these little things are really making this game despair, even in my eyes. Aghanim Scepter complete on Pango.
Dude, I'm just at the point where I don't know how you kill a TB. At 20 minutes.
See, that's the neat part. Wait,
You don't?
you don't.
I see.
28 armor. We're looking at 64% physical resistance on the Terrorblade. Plus an Aegis, plus a Manta style, and soon it'll be plus a Scotty. And what I can only be described as complete and utter panic. Carstensz have smoked up and are looking to take the fight to Mongols under the ward that they placed earlier.
They have
If
2 blanks
Mongols
finished.
do start taking Tormentor, this will be a really good jump opportunity for Carstensz to get the back of this game. This could be it for Carstensz right here, right now.
They're looking. They pop the God Strike. They want to go in. Stun under 2. Kinetic Field is down though, but the damaged Fortune Soul just rips him a new one with the Sunder. They couldn't get the burst damage off in time, and now it's full mode retreat for everybody. They do find the backline though. They get the Nature's Prophet. Fortune Soul is alone with that Aegis of Immortality. Panda, the next target. They turn around with the Pulverize. They are you know, gonna try to work Panda down. That is a really nice trample through. Fortune Soul is dead. Panda, the next one. They are gonna buy back on the Nature's Prophet. Bisk coming in to help. Red, stuck. Quelling Blade gets away. And I'm not gonna lie,
Apes is
Crash. He's gonna TP out. He's gone.
You know, that is the start of something good. But once again, you're going to need to do that a lot. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's no more tormentors left. There's no more bait. No juicy, succulent bait to group people up all into one little corner for you to fight them in.
No
And
two towers left, I don't think.
A lot
right?
of it felt more like if Mongols got that D ward off earlier before they took Tormentor, that fight would have not have gone as well for Carstensz as it did. But right, like it's one of those like if things would be different, then thing would be different, and thing wasn't different.
Yeah.
It was Carstensz finally after 20 minutes taking a good fight off the back of their blink daggers. And a lot of it had to do with actually Tammy dropping kinetic field on the gate to stop a wolf that was coming through. Just a single wolf to scout things out. So unfortunately for Tammy Baby, when they needed the Static Storm kinetic field combo, they only got one half.
They did get the Static Storm down on top of this fence, so it did protect the Fortune Soul for being able to pop the ulti.
Yeah.
They almost had him too. But
Do you know how to fix the transference facet?
how?
You add something else to electromagnetic repulsion. It's not damage. I'll tell you right now, it's not damage. Percentage damage based on Disruptor's max HP does not matter.
Yeah.
A blind, a slow, something else would be a nice addition to make that facet good, but until then, we're just
WTD
gonna
gonna
be
get
stuck
hit with the
the
glimpse.
thunderstorm. And WTD just got a face full of it.
Yeah. Fortune Soul is Omega strong right now. The only hero from MongolZ that didn't die that team fight. And there is I mean, this is going to be a dieback on Bisk if they find the angle, but instead Azure has been left to rot alone and pay the price of the sins of his team this game. And this game is not even his fault, he's just a victim. Just thinking to himself, what happened?
Well, I'd like to draw your attention to MongolZ in the bottom lane.
Really, and like this whole situation just comes from that one play.
Yeah, like Red lost his first wave because of the first two waves were pretty much lost.
Yeah.
Because of it, TV gets a first free 2 wave, Disruptor gets an early level 2,
Yeah.
which causes havoc for your lane. Techies then becomes underleveled because of it. You lose Wisdom Shrines because of it. You are underleveled because your lane matchup's already awful. It was the biggest domino to start off an awful chain of events.
Yeah.
Nice
Gonna
tumble
get
story
hit
from
with
Chicken.
some harass. Bro, MongolZ, you have a blink home slice. Okay.
Lost the game, it's out of my mind already.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd imagine that's true.
I hope so.
But, you know, it might be a blessing in disguise. Because the game's not over yet, it's 24 minutes.
No, Mongols losing the Aegis put a full stop on what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it's mostly the problem is they were winning so hard so early that it's not like they can just go high ground. Right? They do need to respect Carstensz.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because they have a crazy high ground. It's fine. But you just need to respect your opponents. They're going to wait for next Roshan, they're going to find pickoffs around the map, and then they're going to look to end off the game. Until then, we're in Farm City, baby.
Except you've had a head start in this race by a long shot. By at least 4 car lengths. Disruptor's so abusive when you're ahead, and you're seeing it now blast off over the wall.
But he's
Chicken.
still trapped.
Caught, yeah.
Just in a
They have
different
the
form
sprout.
this time.
And now Red needs some help. They are going to drop the tombstone. That's going to get taken out here. BKB popped on the far side, though. Panda going to get hit with the pulverize. Fortune Soul is way too strong, though. I mean, you have to really respect that guy. The TP is what we call ambitious in this league. And
I genuinely, it's not bad the moment diet dies. Obviously it is. But the worst part is your saving grace, your transformation hero Sven, used his transformation. 100% HP. And outside of the mana used for God Strength, 100% mana, he just walked away.
yeah.
Because he knew at that point that fight was lost. There was no way for him to join in on the reindeer games that the rest of his team was playing. And much like Rudolph, he's been shunned away to the top lane.
Without a big red nose.
Yeah. I mean, the big red nose is on MongolZ this game, and it's not the Rudolph nose, I'll tell you what right now.
What does that mean?
Like a clown nose, like a honka
Oh, that's a good one.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, for as much respect as I have for MongolZ as a mid player, this is not one of his brightest moments. This is
I am going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say it was tilt. Because that is genuinely aggravating. The way that he... And how it happened. And that he... And the worst part of it all is that MongolZ is a good enough player to know that he's the one that messed up.
Yeah.
Right? That was... In any way you shape it, that was his fault. And as much as that just happens in a game of Dota, when you're in an elimination game like this, and something like that just happens 0 minutes into a game, you have to not let it get to you.
Hey, you know what? And we've entered Candy Cane net worth, so it's not looking terrible.
Yeah, Lycan is no longer fighting for Nature's Prophet with the net worth.
Yep.
Instead, Nature's Prophet is fighting the Primal Beast for net worth. Yippee!
Yep. Well, and the techies, I guess.
Well, I guess. Sure, I could... No, not really, but sure.
I mean, 1400 is not too bad.
Tammy's
Smoke
gonna break
breaks.
the smoke.
Yep.
Godspeed, Disruptor.
God strength used. They have the disruptor. He's dead to rights. Azure needs to get
Oh
away,
my
dude. You
God,
need to help
Azure.
him. I mean, he was invisible for a little bit. Still trying to run away. Can't find the angle. Undying is useless. And I mean, they're still trying to dance around this fight and play something, but there's a turret that's been untouched in this team fight, and it's called Terrorblade.
If I'm Carstensz, I am playing something.
Yep.
I'm playing Candy Crush on my phone because I've been dead 90% of the game.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Mongols now with Roshan going to spawn in a mere amount of any seconds now, maybe 12. Maybe
Is it
this
a-
time the clock is right.
I mean, a max duration Roshan is good for Carstensz because it means that Mongols can't end the game right away. It was a max
Roshan's
duration
alive.
Roshan.
And honestly, I do feel like Mongols could have just ran down lanes.
Yeah.
At that point. Like with them all dead like that. But once again, you don't want to disrespect your opponents, you know?
It's also an elimination series, so every
Exactly.
game that you play counts. If you don't want to give up an opportunity, a possibility for your opponents to come back. This is about being as clean as possible, and the Mongols have played a very clean game, only 8 deaths. They've got 30 kills. They've got a 16,000 gold lead at this point in the game. Win probabilities at 90% in their favor. It's just about, you know, finding the way you want to wrap it all up in a neat little bow.
So, I mean, I guess you can't really in this game. I was gonna say, do you think there's any reason why Chicken has not started just off cooldown mining his high ground? And I kind of figured out the answer for that as I was thinking about it. It's Terrorblade.
Yeah,
It's Pango.
yeah.
These two heroes just run either illusions or rolling thunder into your base destroy all your mind, then you're left there scratching your head like, what the hell did I just spend the last 5 minutes of my life doing?
The Nature's Prophet as well. Big prop. WTD?
Yeah, the little treants too.
Dude, WTD, you gotta relax, brother. Brother,
You've done nothing.
This guy does 300 damage a right click. You have 1500 HP. The math checks out. You die if he hits you.
Continuing the trend of Undyings having minimal effect. This time around, though, it will be on the losing side.
Yep.
You know, we've been seeing Undyings win. We've been seeing Undyings lose. But I feel like every time... Well...
I mean, you could have BKB but he didn't. Oh no, the Ghost Scepters there are for the Nature's Prophet too. Okay.
And he's got no Quelling Blade.
Yeah.
Does have buyback, but he popped God Strength for that. I don't know at what point your wires get crossed to pop God Strength, but not pop BKB.
BKB, they go in the backline. They're gonna find the Disruptor to start things off, but there's the Static Storm. It's not a great one. MongolZ is here. They are gonna drop the Tombstone. BKB's already been expended. Azure needs 50 seconds to be able to pop that ultimate. And Panda goes in. That's a big shield crash. Red taking all of his HP just by walking within a 30 feet vicinity of the Terror Blade.
And this assault was not going to stop, dude.
No.
They have 2.5 minutes left on Aegis.
That's
it. That's it. At 30 minutes, we've reached Mega Creeps.
Yeah, that very well could be game. WTD needs one item to keep himself alive. The Ceaseless Dirge.
Yeah,
no,
GG.
it's GG. They're done with this game. I don't blame them.
They
I mean,
literally cannot stop this Terror Blade.
My goodness. Well,
I mean, there's not much to be said about that game that wasn't said by watching the game. Mongols from their side, crisp, clean, easy. Feels like Dota. They just had to play their game, and all the pieces fell into place. Some of the pieces you didn't even think you were playing with fell into place. For some reason, the king, MongolZ, just falls into your lap. Oh, Disruptor, I'm lost under your tier 2 tower. Won't you guide me home? And Disruptor says, yes! Back to the fountain with you, foul beast! And off he goes, the quick trip back to the fountain. Like the ugly beast that he is, MongolZ had an absolutely abysmal game. And it's so sad to see. Because MongolZ is always the star of Carstensz. It always feels like MongolZ is the one to set the pace for the game.
yeah.
And the pace for this game, you know, there's like the tortoise versus the hare, but this was like a slug versus a race car. It was just completely incomparable, and no one's writing stories about the slug winning because it's just not happening. And much like a slug, it just got ran over by the car.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, there's like really not a lot to talk about. The Mongols with an uncounterable Terror Blade, and then obviously Karisatina had a free lane, and GG. That's about as easy as it gets. Game 2 between Carstensz Esports and MongolZ. What?
Look at the building damage just before we head off here. The building damage down is so funny.
That's
from both teams. It's funny from both teams.
yeah.
Like Fortune Soul doing his one job, 30k building damage, and then compared to Carstensz, everyone else doing like, oh my god.
Oh man. And that's how we're leaving it.
Give me out. Next game.
Yep, next
Give me
one.
out.
Yep.
bracket.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We're gonna light it up now. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We're gonna light it up now.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. We're searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. stopped asking for forgiveness. Cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption.
If we are one grain of sand in the middle of the ocean, can you try to understand how our touch can cause explosions? Rise up, we're too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, fly at 'em like choppers. Better took those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could toss. Look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise. Rise, pulling my sides, trying to make sense of it all comprised. Highs, pinning these skies. I was stuck there, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now. We all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone coming up, I left them all. Never look down when this risk involved. I got guts, got a lot, I gotta waste it all. Ain't got no feelings, we just floating. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
So rise up, rise up. We are the apocalypse, and a bell that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the light won't scare us falling. So rise up, we're too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, fly at 'em like choppers. Better took those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could toss. Look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise.
Welcome back. Carstensz Esports versus the Mongols in EPL World Series Southeast Asia Season 8 playoffs. The loser of this series eliminated forever from Season 8. I am a Plate, and alongside me today is a questing Pressuroni.
Yeah, so I just kind of rolled up into this town, and I was like, I'm not sure what to do. I feel like, I've looked around, and half the town folk are dead. The other half of them want to be dead. And it's just sort of me, sitting alone in an inn. I've waited here for days. No other adventurers have shown up.
Yep.
I think it's just me and Plate alone in a room, and he's a really angry DM. You don't wanna be around him when he tells
I've
you.
killed
what
your
kind of quests are
character
going
like
on.
3 times.
So many times.
In one room, one dungeon.
Yeah. So, a very a rude dude, as some would say.
Maybe don't be an idiot. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I just have to blend in with the people around me.
Yep.
And hopefully this time around, MongolZ will not be the idiot in the room for his team.
True, he is playing, I would say a much more comfortable hero.
Very abusable hero, though,
Yeah.
of the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah.
And more impressingly, Mongols have gone for an incredibly early Timber Saw.
Which is actually 0-7 in TI right now.
Yeah. Okay, I have a fear.
Are they baiting a Monkey King pick?
Is Azur going to be playing the Shadow Fiend?
Well, see, that's the beauty of the situation because you don't know. If they might be picking the Primal, the Flex, and the offlane as well. We have seen that before. It's better as a mid, in my opinion.
There's 2 ways this can go.
Yeah.
Right. MongolZ, they pick Primal, like WTD picks Primal Beast. And MongolZ lets out the biggest sigh in the goddamn world. He goes, not this shit again. Or, he's begging WTD like a boyfriend who's been out drinking for the 18th night in a row. He says, please, babe, give me another chance. I can change. And it's going to be up to WTD and Carstensz to see if they want to give MongolZ that second chance to play the Primal Beast. But the main part of it is, does MongolZ want to play the Primal Beast now into what is a Leshrac? That is not a fun lane. It is laneable. It is more playable than the Monkey King lane. It still is really bad.
Yeah.
They don't really have right now in Mongols a reliable way to cancel Pulverize. Shaman has to get up close. Leshdan takes exactly a year to come off. So right now, if I'm Carstensz, I'm thanking my lucky stars that Mongols have not found a long-range disable to screw with this Primal Beast. Looks like Panda, obviously, will be the one piloting the Timber Saw. As I can't imagine Kursutina will not be playing the Lash, or they run this Lash anywhere else. And Panda, this is Panda's most comfortable, highest win rate hero. 10 games, 70% win rate. I just don't know if I like Timber Saw. And I've had a very negative personal relationship with Timber Saw over the past few months.
Yeah, same. To be honest.
I am convinced that the scaling of this hero is not as good as people think it is. Because when you think about the strength items, right, the items that give you HP that Timber Saw benefit from dealing with, they're not necessarily the biggest purchases anymore. Right, Heart doesn't really get picked up anymore.
Heart is pretty dead as an item. It's not very good.
A lot of the HP items are just HP items.
Yeah.
A lot of the HP items exist as armor and extra, alternative survivability other than buying strength. And so where Timber Saw, used to be incredibly strong when heroes were stacking strength like bracers, Now it's not necessarily as clear. So the scaling for the heroes, I guess, different. And it's a really hard hero to find reliable damage on past 40 minutes. Before that, the hero feels wonderful.
The Mongols
it's-
have a draft that's taking me back to 2017 with the Leshrac and
Right.
Gyrocopter cores.
I waited for Carstensz to pick Sniper, and we're gonna have a Sniper Lesh mid matchup. And we're gonna send half of the community into a PTSD panic.
Sniper was unpicked at TI.
Oh, Sniper is a hot dog water.
Yeah.
But for the memes, you know? Think about the
True.
memes.
I'm thinking about the memes.
Be pretty funny.
Offlaners that Carstensz could pick up here, it does feel like that's the obvious option unless you want to lane something different against the Lesh as opposed to the Primal. Underlord's not very good this game. The Mars has been banned out. You don't have the Dawnbreaker as an option. Baden's not to be
What
seen.
do you want?
Ember Spirit.
You may now select your heroes.
Okay.
Okay, Mamangdaya,
It's
Ember
gonna be,
Spirit.
yeah, Azura Shadowfiend. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Ember also doesn't really like this Lash matchup, and Ember really does not like dealing with Pugna and Shadow Shaman. This is like big Mamangdaya flex energy,
Yeah.
right? I am Mamangdaya. I need to make up for the disastrous last game that was a domino effect based on my first blood feed. And I am going to help carry my team to victory off the back of one of my most comfortable, if not my most comfortable hero.
Ember has
It's
seen
just-
some
it's
play
hard.
at TI. Not a ton, but like it's been relevant.
I believe RCY has been playing it a little bit, I think. Or has it been Void? I can't remember.
I think it's Void, but
He's definitely been playing Void. He's definitely been playing that one I'm very confident on.
I think the differences between the Ember and the Void Spirit is that the Void Spirit kind of just offers a lot more in terms of personal survivability and AoE damage, whereas the Ember Spirit is a bit more greedy. It doesn't have the same survivability as a Void Spirit does, and if you get caught as a Void Spirit, it's fine because you have the stats with the fact that you're a universal hero to get through it, shrug it off. But the Ember Spirit, you get caught and you're taking magic damage, your Filling Guard is not going to come in clutch for you, I don't think, at this level, just because there's so much.
Well, it looks like all the big, well,
Lost the game, it's out of my mind already.
some of the big winners have been playing this Ember Spirit. Paravision's dabbled, Tidebound, Wildcard, Falcons, few Spirit games, a Liquid game, Enigma Galaxy, Aurora, Navi. Yeah. So everyone's gotten their fair shot of the Ember Spirits, and there's only been a handful of wins. So Ember is what, 5-6, I believe, in TI. Yeah, it's fine, right? Like it's nothing crazy. Ember Spirit is Ember Spirit, right? He's the hero that he went into TI being. Nothing really got switched up at TI to make Ember Spirit better or worse. If anything, he's a little worse considering Helm exists and is being picked up by everyone and their mother. But looking at both MongolZ and Carstens's team, I do not see a Helm of the Dominator hero amongst any of them. And I swear to all that is good and holy, if I close my eyes for 5 minutes and I open them up to see Gyrocopter with any of the pieces to Helm of the Dominator, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
I think Gyro could go for Hamadam.
That's the worst part, right? Is that I genuinely think it's not the worst thing imaginable.
You kind of need
Gives
the
you
extra tank.
Beautiful survivability this game.
Yeah, the extra armor against the minus armor from the Shadow Fiend is honestly kind of like a
Against
genuine
the slight
consideration.
damage from Ember, right?
Yeah.
Like, it isn't...
Yeah.
And like that is the worst part about Helm right now. Is that, you know, as much as I was joking during game one, like they've banned out like 10 Helm of the Dominator heroes. When you actually look and you break it down, you can understand why Helm is such a good item right now, right? Like it just makes sense. It's a hero creep. It gives you tank and survivability and a way to push out lanes and this and that and all these positive benefits that there's no downside for.
No.
As the game goes later and later, and you need that extra slot, dominate a creep, put it in your backpack.
Yep.
And for some reason, the creep stays alive. Don't know whose idea that was.
I think Hamadam is gonna get gutted.
I think it's going to get Wraith Packed and taken out back and shot.
I don't think so. I think there's
I think it's going to be a different item than how it came.
I see. Okay.
Into TI. So maybe not necessarily like Wraith Pack. I guess it's gonna get Helm of the Dominator.
They should bring Wraith Pack back as a tier 5 neutral.
Okay. Wait, maybe you're cooking. Actually,
you didn't let me finish.
Well, because I hate the item, but I think that Helm, they might revert Helm back to old Helm.
Yeah.
Where it's like a Morbid Mask sort of item. And it's survivability through lifesteal and survivability through armor and I guess stats because of the crown.
I guess make it do more with the zoo aspects. I think
that they definitely, that is the other path, right? Like is remove it as a hero creep. That is, or make other ways to kill the hero creep, or don't double its health when it becomes a hero creep. Right, like if you're gonna make a jungle camp a neutral, like a jungle creep and a hero creep, you can't give it like 1,000 HP as well. That's too much.
A bit ridiculous. I think there's gonna be one game in the TI where it's like people just like buy 4 Helmet Doms on each team and then they just build auras, and then that's just the game, and nobody can die. Bottom.
Yeah, just came off with a blast off chicken. Will die once again though early on. Tammy Baby will clean up a lot of the XP for that. He's gonna hit a nice and early level 2, which, unlike a disruptor, is not going to do jack diddly squat this lane. Yeah. Hugna level 2 only exists to keep heroes alive, whether Decrep to himself or against his teammate, or the Nether Ward strictly for himself, and he will pop that Nether Ward. Begging chicken to cast an ability.
I mean, yeah, that blast off is going to be coming in full force. Misses though. And chicken falling low, needs that level 2.
Love the items that Tammy just purchased. It's like Salve, Tangos, Mango, Clarity. Oh no, he got rid of the Tangos. It's just Salve, Clarity, Mango, Blood Grenade.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful. There's no more Nether Ward. And Chicken does have Blast Off shortly, another 10 seconds.
If you're looking for that kill with the special serum sauce.
We still haven't officially established what the secret sauce is.
I thought it was like a fancy ketchup.
Do you think, do you know what mushroom ketchup is?
No.
It'd be something like that.
I don't eat vegetarian food.
It's not. What about ketchup is not vegetarian?
Oh, it is vegetarian. That's why I don't eat it.
I know.
I only eat meat.
Oh, good.
They call me the red meat
liver
king. No, the red meat king.
Oh, sorry. Because liver king was trademarked. That's right.
I eat my steak blue.
Well,
my chicken is raw.
Oh, good. Do you have a wife?
I do, yeah.
Is her name Mistake?
Frig, that was really good. That was really good.
Level 3 hit onto Tammy Baby is going to mean trouble for this bottom lane. All of a sudden, another blast is packing a punch. Not quite doubling in damage, but pretty damn close. And Gyrocopter as well with 2 points into Rocket Barrage. If they try to close the distance on these two heroes, they're going to eat a face full of spells.
Hey, you know what
A
the
chicken.
good news is?
MongolZ is absolutely owning this lane.
Well, all the lanes are doing well.
For everyone.
Yep.
Now Chicken is gone. He's crossed the road.
Yep.
Over to the mid lane, and that does leave Red to, well, more or less suffer.
Yeah.
In the bottom lane, and definitely more of the suffering than less of here. And if Tammy actually decided to throw the blood grenade, Red would have died, and Red still might die here. He's not careful. If he eats another blast, all will be done for Red.
Yeah. I want to go for that play, but Chicken comes over in time to help. That fly cannon just does so much work in a lane where you can't really harass back. And I mean, Red is holding two skill... Okay, he was holding 2 skill points. I wonder what the reason for holding them was. He actually bought himself a raindrop, but didn't bring regen.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that like his courier's gonna have to do the slow trip back to base. And then because he's bought regen, the even slower trip back out to him. His 320 movement speed courier is now moving at 270 movement speed. It'll be a nice long trip back to him. And in fact, he might die in the time it takes that courier to get to him if he's not too careful.
You know what my favorite...
He always has onslaughts at the end of the day, right? To get the hell out of there. And that's what matters.
I remember when there's only one courier.
Yeah, no, me too, and I hated it. WTD, not letting the last game get to him where he did nothing. He's gonna do something this time around. He's gonna drop Tombstone in the bottom lane, hopefully. Get some cheeky little kills off onto Tammy and Fortune Soul.
Yep.
The only question is, under the tower? Surely not.
They had the scans, so they knew that the Underlord was going to be there, or the Undying. Wrong hero.
And they know Undying's here for sure, because that Watcher was taken.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Chicken, and it wasn't Red. And Tammy, look at the position. He damn well knows that someone is here. He's putting himself right in between his carry and the potential danger. And Bisk, he is now the potential danger.
Yeah, they are going to get the full burst damage on top of Chicken. He's going to go for the blast off, doesn't get it off in time.
Well,
the Netherward kills him.
Oh, he did blast off, but that was more of his Team Rocket cosplay.
Yeah.
He's blasted off back to Team Rocket headquarters, also known as the Dire Fountain.
That's where they go.
Giovanni will not be happy with that one.
Who?
Giovanni?
I didn't watch Pokemon as a kid.
Yeah, no, I know. Panda? Heading over to help a homie out. MongolZ looking to steal the Wisdom Shrine.
Yeah.
Panda says, no way, Jose. And we'll leave it for Bisk to lap up lovely, lovely XP.
It does appear as though the Luscious decided to farm some jungle stacks in between pushing the wave out, and this is about as classic can get. Meanwhile, bottom right took a lot of harass.
Within a moment as well. Yeah. That was 2 spells cast. I mean, I guess Flag was cast as well, but they were hitting the same hero, right? Like, it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
Tammy and Red trading blows. Ethereal onto Red. Should be fine.
Yeah. Doesn't cast a spell, doesn't take damage from the Netherward. But they do want to go back in. They have WTD here. They are going to rotate over Azure as well. The charge is on top of the gyrocopter, but they are eating so much into this Netherward right now. Tammy doesn't have the ward back up again. They will bring over Bisk as well, but there is the tombstone that they have to fight under. Panda's coming in, whirling death onto 1, right click onto 2. Azure got hit with the chicken, and now you're just going to go right in on top of the SF Panda, the Timbersaw, coming into party and play. Most last hits in the game. Bisk!
Not like this!
Not like
He's got foul
Bisk.
play up.
Yeah, he does, and the shackle. But the charge is coming through. Can't get the cancel off in time. They are going to turn around. They get the trap kill as well. But Panda coming
Red,
around
no,
that
dude.
Red a triple call down, and he's going to call someone for some help here. He is not having a fun series. Panda walking forward still. WTD's getting chased up as Carstensz has made that rotation over. Deletes the Undying. I don't know what they see in this hero, but I'm at a loss for sight.
I do.
Yeah?
They see Sliss, Dirge. And that's, you know, I think they get some sick pleasure out of watching WTD die, respawn, and then die again.
I can't get over what you just did to me.
You know, we gotta have fun where we can because we know the Carstensz aren't having any, so we gotta make it up for them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Taking a
Azura's
look.
probably having fun. MongolZ's probably having fun. But Azura, just as I say he's having fun, Lesh has come to put a stop to it.
Yeah.
Yes, run right in the middle of the creep wave, young Bisk. Very good.
What are you
Azura
doing?
doesn't care. Azura does not care. Bisk just showed himself on the creep wave.
Yeah.
And Azura's like, I mean, stop and
Oh,
farm this camp. Good
he cut the
cut
tree!
by Azur.
He cut
It
the
doesn't matter.
tree. He's going for
It-
the
you
ulti.
know, it's
He
cool, but
will
it
get
doesn't
it
matter.
off. Carstens's chasing down WTD now. There comes oh my goodness, Timber
God.
Saw, dude.
Jesus, Red.
Panda, you gotta chill out, man. He doesn't want to chill at all. They get the chain gang down. Another Blastost's gonna be able to follow. Bisk is dead to rights from MongolZ. Panda's low on mana, but he's got himself a ton of resources left. The Primal Beast gets the Pulverize killed there, and the Pug does in the Roche pit.
Classic 10-minute row shot on Pagda. It happens every game that the hero's in. You know, it's one of the only heroes that can still do level 1 Roshan, but Mongols were a little slow getting there. So they're going for that classic 10-minute Roche to throw it on the most impactful Roche hero in the game, Shadow Shaman. Because what's better than not dying once and not dying twice? Shadow Shaman, one of the best heroes at not dying. Because he turns into a damn chicken, who would have thunk? And what's that, Carstensz? You're getting a sweet tingle in your loins of the sweet pleasure of WTD die, you sick. I don't want to say that.
That's okay. I knew everyone knew what you wanted to say.
You sick piece of work.
Man, I don't know, dude. This Undying hero,
Yep, and look who else is here to join the fray.
Yeah.
MongolZ
Ember
dead
Spirit.
today.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is a RABOTYAGI on the Lesh. Azure? Okay.
I promise you don't want to be here.
I also promise he doesn't want to be here. The Flat Cannon is coming down. They have the Serpent Wards on top of this tower. Panda snipes the Undying again. And he gets the Timber Chain in. Their mines have been placed. Now the Primal Beast got hit with the Rod of Atos. They are going to get the blast off in on top of the left strike. Trying to get the damage in, but the charge through for what purpose? You may be a beast, but you got to be Primal. Uh-oh. That stack is killing Panda. Never mind. It's not killing Panda at all. Panda's killing the stack and Azure as well. MongolZ with the TP in. They want to hold the stacks. MongolZ eats the creep aggro for now. Carstensz still plenty of resources left in the tank, and MongolZ, he's just gotta eat as much XP as possible. Chain gang is down. Got hit with the Rod of Atos once again, though there is the stun. The chain gang was there. They have the Sleight of Fist and the running away. Chicken baits his teammate into the rocket flare. Diabolic edict of the Mongols. And it felt like, 3 seconds ago, even game.
Pretty even.
Pretty even.
Pretty chill, pretty even.
Now?
And now look at the network disparity, dude.
It is despair.
Because the disparity is the best word for it.
Despair.
Radiant are scanning.
Red? Dude, the smoke gets broken immediately by Red. Nice play.
Bisk has a blink?
At
Hello?
Okay. So,
well,
there are certain markers that we as casters look at to determine how a game is going for certain teams. WTD
Ooh.
dying is not one of them.
I
That
felt the
happens-
tingle.
That one's constant.
Wait, is that the sweet tingle of an undying death?
I think so.
Ooh. You know, if they could pick WTD, Venge, or Wraith King, they would. But because you need levels and gold for those two heroes to not die, he's gonna be stuck on Undying forever. Where he's just in a constant state of death and rebirth. Like a sick, twisted phoenix.
We also haven't talked about the fact that chickens died more times than Undying.
Well, chickens are also sick, twisted phoenixes, so what can you do?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, the problem with techies is techies players are mental.
Panda? Chain Gang? They're gonna get the blast off follow-up and the ultimate from
This is a
Azor to
great
follow.
kill.
That's an amazing kill. MongolZ getting that one.
A nice chunk of change for MongolZ to get him back into a position where he feels comfortable in this game.
Okay, MongolZ.
The blade mails
my
are
brother.
almost online.
My brother, you have to buy a purge for this Rod of Atos. No one on
That's
your team
cool
can do
on
it.
all play. But have you thought about Sanjay Yasha? Or Sanjay Kaya even. Azor is getting soloed by the Shadow Shaman up top. And Kirzatina's just here to lap up the gold.
And in mid as well, they're trying to make a play on top of the Pugna, but they're basically full HP. They have a Pavis,
Literally
and the
lost
channel's on
0
top
health.
of MongolZ. He's not gonna die. Those zombies come in, but he just turns around and kills them.
He literally lost, like, for the first little bit of that engagement, 0 health. They had him down incredibly low, but he just... The healing ward. It's level 4 siphoning ward. You can't just let that go by for free. This Pugna hero is the biggest nuisance in the game right now. There is a lot of bullshit going on in Dota right now with Helm of the Dominator.
Yeah.
Every hero and their mother are buying it. But this Pugna has been the bane of a lot of people's existence for a long time in pubs. And it's finally hit the main stage. And people are finally now seeing the pain that has been inflicted upon players for months now that have been sleeping on this hero.
This hero did literally 2,700 damage that last team fight and healed for basically 1,500.
And he was alone.
Yeah.
Bisk.
Finding an angle, but it might have been a bit the whole time. Good kill for WTD.
Did cost them 4 heroes. And Tammy and Kursotina, they have eyes on... Well, not... In general, they have eyes. And full stop. They have eyes.
Sorry, I was just caught off by that statement. I was like, I was not expecting
They have
that.
eyes on... They have eyes on bigger fish here. And by fish, I mean Shadow Fiends. And by Shadow Fiends, I mean Azor. And by Azor, I mean watch out, please! Be careful. It says red. 16 seconds. Kursotina, he might want to join him, though.
Hold on a minute. Chicken's coming in, but the healing there from the Pug
Okay,
is
just-
way too much.
And the pipe.
And the
pipe
pipe.
on Panda here as well.
And
It's going to stop all the damage. Every single little bit of it from the techies.
So Azur is going, and I kid you not, first item BKB, because I don't consider anything in his inventory a first item.
Yeah, that's fair. Mask is like a transition item, right? Like it's the item that you grab to get you to your first item. You know what I mean? It is technically a first item, and I'm willing to listen to arguments about it being a first item. I absolutely, don't get me wrong, I'm here for it. But yeah, I get what you mean. Where like
That's gross.
There's a lot of secret little ward spots in the little Cuck's corner here. WTD, that's right. Do you feel it in your loins plate? Because I feel it in mine. The Dirge is deceaseless. He's back and alive. Call him Dirge because he's undying for now. And then he will die probably in a minute or so, honestly. And then he will die for real. And then upon another minute upon that, he will probably die again. WTD stands for Want to Die. And he's been doing a lot of it, so he's been getting a lot of what he wants this game. A face full of pain.
He's like dying to 2 spells too.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1000 HP on
You know,
them dying is not a lot.
The qualms that I may have with Timbersaw exist only past the 40-45 minute mark. And with the way this is going, there's no chance in hell we're going to reach that point.
Hey, you know what? If this was Falcons playing,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
we'd be at the 70-minute mark already.
You know, if things were different, then thing would be different. You're absolutely right, Plate.
Yeah. I give really good analysis, by the way.
WTD. His craving for death lingers.
Oh, nice tumbler
and Panda
toy.
wants to capitalize upon it.
Okay, the mass TPs are coming in. And has got himself the
Oh,
Kaya.
good blood grenade. Good blood grenade, WTD. Very good.
Can you knock him
They
in
smoked
for trying?
top for Panda, but look who's bottom. They have eyes. The eyes on the prize. It's Shadow Fiend. Azur, with your team being top, you cannot afford to show bottom.
Well, MongolZ knows that Panda is probably all alone here. They are going to get the charge in. Panda. Blink gets cancelled. They are going to get the blast off to stop the Timber Chain. And that'll be enough burst damage. Chicken.
The scary part is that almost didn't work.
Torm?
They're gonna go through the gate?
There's no Torm. Been taken already. Who took
It has
Torm?
been taken already.
Of
It has been
Of course it.
given to the baby. The Tammy baby. Where's So do you think no okay. Their little brothers play on their account? Because this is not the Carstensz that we saw yesterday take out Copa.
BKB popped by Azure to farm some creeps. He was getting harassed and he needed the help. Now the cooldown's gonna come in. WTD. Oh no. Oh my gosh. If they got the kill onto Azure, it might have been game. I'm not even gonna lie.
The need to feed is accelerated. And WTD is in hot pursuit of it.
Yeah, and they
He's
find
not gone undercover.
Red again. This is honestly, you could put any draft in the Mongols and it would feel like they could beat Carstensz with anything they throw at them.
Yeah.
Like that, like just simply and bluntly put, this is an outclass.
Feels like it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Which
You know,
is like
this game
something-
is this game is very high stakes.
Dire's
And
middle tower has
you know the need for feed is just too strong. You know, some would say the quality of Carstensz has really gone underground in this past series. And
I mean,
I think they really most want a strong hero to be playing around, and they don't have one right now.
well, no, it just feels like they're in pursuit of victory, but they're not even
In
close.
hot pursuit, even, yeah.
Yeah.
And they really need at this point just someone from MongolZ to go undercover, and switch sides. They just straight up need someone to play for the enemy team.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they're playing a little slow.
like-
Maybe if you play with some more speed, get some more
Maybe.
heat.
They're definitely looking for payback at this point with this
Yeah.
little play here.
Yeah.
With the smoke outs heading right towards Azur. No
Hey,
limits for
Fortune-
WTD that fight. He drops Tombstone, loses 50% of his HP from Nether Ward, pops ultimate, loses another 50% of his HP, and then hits a ward twice, and then gets queued by Timbersaw and dies. And that was WTD's contribution to that last fight. And that felt like the most impact WTD has had this entire game. Why do they keep going back to this Undying? Why did, I guess, they keep going back for this Undying? Because now, Carstensz, unfortunately, lower bracket now. Their run has come to an end as MongolZ will knock them out in quick fashion.
To be honest, to me, Carstensz, yes. You know, they had a really good run against Kopite.
Yeah, great. It was great. It was a great, genuinely a
really good
fantastic series of Dota.
Yeah, they played really strong Dota. Their drafts made sense. They beat a 5-1 team, and then they get up to this point against the MongolZ, and just felt like back-to-back drafting mistakes. I don't know what it is about Carstensz, but the only two heroes that changed from draft 1 and draft 2 were the carry and the mid. But yet, they go back to the techies, they go back to the Primal Beast, and they go back to the Undying. And I'm going to be honest, all three didn't do anything. Game 1, and then to go into game 2 and be stubborn and say, hey, it was the draft we were playing into that was the problem, not the way we were playing the heroes. Well, newsflash, buddy, it might have been a bit of both. And when you get beat this bad, one of the good things you can take away from it was, you know what? Sometimes you're just gonna lose, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there's some peace with that. So it's like, you know, we came in, we played a bunch of group stage games, we might be underperformed our expectations, but then we, beat Kopite. Nobody believed in us doing that. And obviously you run into the MongolZ, who are a really strong team. Like, losing to the MongolZ is not something to be hanging your head over.
No.
Hopefully they can look back at some key moments, right? MongolZ can just say, hey, maybe that game 1 tier 3 or tier 2 tower dive to kill your creep wave bottom might not have been the best idea. Maybe you have to execute a little bit earlier on that play, right? Like, there's certain things you can be doing, but ultimately, Carstensz, they get defeated here, and the MongolZ move on to the next lower bracket series.
That does also mean the MongolZ secure at least 3rd place here. Carstensz are the 4th place team, and that means MongolZ are moving on to the lower bracket finals.
Yeah.
And they are going to be then facing off against the loser of Reconyx versus Ivory.
Which I believe was Season 7's grand final matchup.
I concur.
I think. Oh, no, it might have been YG. In Season 7.
I can do a quick little check.
I know Reconyx was there for sure.
Reconyx won, so I would assume they were there.
I think they were there. I don't remember.
Oh, they won. They won, so they were definitely there. Yes, it was Reconyx YG.
Okay.
YG Ivory were the lower finals.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Ivory, a really good team, and they've won EPL World Series Southeast Asia many times. Actually, they are multiple-time champions in this tournament, and to beat Reconyx, who were the current defending champions, would be a huge boon to their list of achievements, and obviously then to go on further and beat anybody in the grand finals, whomever that may be, would be an even bigger one. But honestly, even for just a dip back, right, double back here on this series, the MongolZ look like if they play Dota like that again, it's going to be so hard to beat them. I mean, Panda made Timbersaw look like a viable hero, which is impressive. Curious Atino is taking away so much of the map. There's so many little plays too, And the supports, Bisque and Tammy Baby, I felt like really had a lot of impact in this game.
Yes, I completely agree. Bisque, especially with that 13-minute blink dagger this series, was just putting in the work.
Yeah. So easy to play with a support that can just stun heroes for like 5 seconds.